This is the player card. This is your development trait. Super. Cleveland's coming off their first playoff win since 1994, but the AFC champs put an end to their magic.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. And the linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounce it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way. Down to the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. 38 yards officially, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the punt, 2 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Incomplete. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought...
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guy... And not liking what he's seeing here, Mahomes is going to call a timeout, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some room to work. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
But he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. here's a handoff out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Yeah, this pass... From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Now here's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed first. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Chiefs on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Man open is Robinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Cleveland, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.